Hello, Enid. I'm Jerald Gilbert, your city manager, and I am back for another episode of FREESTYLIN with your city manager. Hey, it's been, it's been 3 or 4 weeks at least since I did an episode. I kind of got in the habit of not doing it. You'll remember I mentioned that if it becomes like work, I got plenty of that already. Actually, it didn't really become like work. It just seems like I've had a lot of things that have kept me really busy. And when I come to you with some thoughts, I want them to be at least funny or at least somewhat useful and brief. So in that interim period, since my last episode, I've come up with a few things kind of based on current events. And I guess we'll start with the Enid Outlaws. As you know, I am a big fan of our local professional basketball team. Really appreciate what Jonathan Reed has done for the community, bringing his franchise here. He could have brought it anywhere. His general manager, Brian Jameson, the coach, Ed Corporal, who is the coach of the year in the TBL Basketball League. And the Outlaws just won the conference championship. So they'll be playing again, at least one game, this week sometime, and it should be announced today. So I look forward to that. So I hope I see a lot of you there like I do. I saw more people than probably have been at any game on the Friday playoff game when the Outlaws defeated the Houston Push, and then they came back and defeated them again and won the conference championship. The mascot, Rocky, won Mascot of the Year, so a lot of good entertainment here, good family fun, and good basketball. Also want to talk about a few other current events. Mosquitoes, they are bad. I regret that. If I had power to make the mosquitoes go away for you, I would just make them go away. Unfortunately, they're at my house just like they are at everybody else's house. The city does not have spraying programs. Those are old and I'm not even sure in compliance with EPA to EQ regulations. However, fortunately for us, through the modern miracle of the ability to go to the store, the grocery store, or the department store, or Walmart, or any place, you can buy a can of off or some kind of mosquito repellent for a relatively small price and apply it liberally when you're outside. I do it. But the really good news is mosquito outbreaks only last a short time. In this case, now I haven't done the research. Some of you out there can do the research for me on the website, but I'm guessing about 2 weeks and a strong wind will take care of the mosquito problem, as well as temperatures heating back up as that occurs. I do know that if you do have standing bodies of water, say ditches around your house, or things of that nature, the city can help you. The city has purchased some mosquito donuts or mosquito dunks, which are little crumbly looking, they look like donuts, that have a mosquito larva deterrent in it that we'd be happy to give you. And you can throw it into those standing bodies of water. And there is an active ingredient, I think it's Bacillus thuringiensis, something like that, that kills mosquito larvae, but does not harm fish or pets, dogs, cats, wildlife. So it's fantastic. I bought some of my own, and I've thrown them into my pools that I water my dogs with, and I'm getting ready to go over to the neighbors. It's got a big standing pool, and I'm going to throw some in there. So reach out to the Parks Department if you have a need. We're going to get some up at City Hall, so if you want to reach out to Scott Morris or myself, we'll be happy to give you some of those and have you help us make this mosquito problem go away. So anyway, but ultimately time will take care of the mosquitoes. Recycling. I just saw a nice article in the newspaper about recycling. Recycling is a wonderful thing. I do it at myself at the house. In fact, right now I probably got quite a few bags and containers full of cans and plastic bottles, and I just keep missing my chance to go to the recycle center, because for me that's normally a Saturday when they're open till noon, something like 9 to noon on Saturday. Anyway, if you read the article in the paper or look at the city's website, you'll see all that information. There is a local service called Keep Enid Green that for only $12 a month will come by your house and pick up your recyclables. It seems like from the article it was implying that there's a lot of folks that would like that kind of curbside service. Well, it's already here, and it's actually probably being done more efficiently than the city can and for a really wonderful price. So take advantage of that. if you desire. Bird scooters. There was another nice article in the Enid News and Eagle about bird scooters. And I think they're neat. I haven't been on one yet myself, but I look forward to the experience at some point. And it seems that Bird and Tyler, the local manager, would like to expand the territory. I'm all for considering that. I do know that, just like I told the newspaper, I haven't had a single person call me at City Hall and talk to me about how they would love to have the birds expanded. But I have had some complaints about underage drivers on the scooters and the potential for accidents. So I'm cognizant of the desire of Bird and the local manager to expand the reach, and we're certainly open to looking at that, but we also probably need to be cognizant of the concern about underage drivers, so to speak, or underage riders, I should say. Anyway, I guess one more thing before I sign off today. Streets, near and dear to me, near and dear to everybody here in the city. We are continuing to make a concerted effort to make improvements. I think if you take a look at the Monday 1:30 show, you're going to see a list of some improvements made. Kelly Road comes to mind that we just spoke about as we put that show together just a few moments ago. But asphalt's on my mind today. We've been working on the 81 highway frontage road for quite a while now, and that project is about complete, and we'll be moving to Shady Lane and then on to other areas of the city. So when you're up in that area, take a look. I think it's fantastic road work brought to you by your city employees with equipment and resources that we have available to be able to make a difference, paving our success in the future. So I think that's all I have for you today. I hope you find this somewhat enjoyable. If not, you always have a choice. You can click on something else or choose not to watch. Anyway, I'll see you around Enid and probably Friday at the playoff game for the Outlaws. See you soon.